Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about, I forgot to shut the door. Hello everybody, so today we're going to be talking about vocal improv. Improvisation in singing means changing the melody or rhythm of a song slightly in order to create a version of the song that has your style. For example, when you hear your favorite song on the radio or on the CD, you'll hear the singer singing the song the same way every single time because it's a recording. When you listen to the song over and over again, you're gonna memorize the song for how the singer sang it when it was recorded. Most of the time when we try to sing these songs, we try to copy how the singer sounds on the track. Improvisation, however, provides any singer, even a singer performing their own song, to perform it differently and give the audience a new feel to an old song. This is why when you see a performer in concert, you might not recognize your favorite song right away, because they're performing it differently than they did on the record. A certain style of vocal improv called scat singing was created during the blues era. It is a vocal improv for jazz music, and it is when you sing a piece without actual words, so it will sound like this. Now, it's understandable that you might be hesitant to try any sort of improv, especially vocal improv. People fear that they might mess up in some way. But let me tell you, the only way to get better at improv is practice. But before you jump into it, here are some helpful tips. 1. Make sure you keep the tempo. It will sound a bit odd if your improvisation is significantly faster or slower than the music you're being accompanied by. So just keep this in mind. 2. Focus on listening to the music and your own breathing. Don't worry about anyone else who could possibly be listening. 3. Simple is good. Less is more when it comes to improv. Don't go over the top, especially if you're very inexperienced, because people will get bored of it very quickly. Number 4, go with the flow. In order to be a successful vocal improver, you need to feel the music. Make sure your heart's into it and you just do it. Just be relaxed, feel confident in yourself, just do it. Make your dreams come true. 5, don't hesitate. It is possible that you will mess up because nobody's perfect. But if you do, let me tell you a secret. Your audience doesn't need to know. You need to show confidence, or else your improv won't be as well perceived. 6. If attempting vocal improv in duos, try to work together. You're not competing, so always leave room for the other person to join. You should both have an equal part in the performance. Vocal improv in duos also allows you to use a variety of different styles of improv, so use that to your advantage. 7. Don't be afraid to make changes to someone else's song and put your own twist on it. This is another type of improv where you take someone else's song or your own song and just change it a little bit to put a little bit more of your style on it. You can sing the exact same song a different way every time, and that's why improv is pretty cool. The changes could be small, but your audience will appreciate some alterations to a song they probably have heard hundreds of times before. You can hold some notes shorter, longer, add your own dynamic markings, your own tempo. You can change the pitch of some note, change the key, or even change the entire style of the piece. Your options are endless. 8. Is that 8? 8. You can practice the song with your changes beforehand so you get used to the feeling of them. If you're just starting out with vocal improv, do not fret, my dear. If you're unconfident in your abilities and you're just starting out, your improv doesn't have to be completely spontaneous. You can make changes and just keep practicing that over and over and over again. Once you're more experienced, you'll be able to perform actual vocal improv and change up the song every time you sing it. Number 9. Trust your ears to not let you go out of tune. I know it can be scary, just kind of improving it, spontaneous in the moment, but trust yourself. If you're listening to the music and you know what's going on, if you've heard the piece hundreds of thousands, millions of times, then don't worry. Yes, again, there's still a chance of you making a mistake. It happens, dude. Don't worry about it. But you'd be surprised on how well your ears will not let you go out of tune. For example, I will play like a 10-second instrumental jazz piece, and I want you to try your hardest to go out of tune while singing vocal improv. Go. surprised by the result? I wasn't. So most of the time, people have a very hard time with that exercise going out of tune. This just shows you that your ears know what they're doing. Most likely they won't let you go out of tune. So don't be afraid, just do it.
Do it!
And if you mess up, who cares? Now, if you want to try that exercise more, I'll leave that instrumental jazz music in the description below, the full thing, so you can kind of play around with it. So that's more scat singing, but, you know, try it. See what happens. And number 10. 10. Have fun with it. If you're not having fun, then what's the point? Just be you. Be yourself on stage, and that way you'll be more confident. I hope some of these tips really helped you in your vocal improvisation ways. But yeah, again, practice, 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 because that's the only way to get better at improv. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun making it with my girl, Haneen, and yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye! 7. Don't be afraid to 7. Don't be afraid to put your changers on 7. Don't be afraid to 7. Don't. Why can't I say 7?